like having, like being dynamic and being just ridiculous. I don't think I'm gonna watch this today. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Yeah, it's a 30-minute video. Let's see here. I'll watch this. Deplatforming. Gotcha games. Alright, we're gonna watch this one. Watch that. No, it should be odds banned from Facebook and it's breaking law. Wouldn't that be sure for Reddit and Twitch? Next ban appeal stream should be interesting. Let's see. What was I gonna look at? Oh, the PewDiePie thing, that's right. Two years later, what's this? Give me a second, let me get all this set up. Just a second. Oh my god. Okay, one sec. So basically, Izzy bought me a shirt, and I tweeted out the picture of it, and I'm just reading some of the comments and shit. Oh my god. There are just some... It's fucking funny. Okay. Andrew Tate viewers? Yeah, exactly. Like, maybe that's what it is, right? Is like the, like Andrew Tate was like the Lich King, and so like by banning him, it just like let all of the incels out, because like he was like a containment apparatus for them. True, yeah, exactly. The Tate verse, yeah, they banned him. Yeah, he did get banned. He got banned. That's right. All right, so let's look at this. Take a bit of a look at this, and what is? I guess I'm just gonna turn this down. I'll just leave it on. I'll turn it down. Where's it going? Okay. All right, here we go. So, apparently PewDiePie reacted to my room. I think the last time he reacted to me was whenever my ex-girlfriend told me that she would shit on me. And it wouldn't be a big deal because you could just take a shower. This is going to be round 2.
Don't turn the camera all around, Felix.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Everybody
the drinks,
makes a
I'm
big
like,
deal
okay,
out
but
of
the
it.
uneaten food, that's just bad, dude.
Not bad.
Oh god.
It's not bad.
What?
Yeah. We got Subway, Starbucks, McDonald's. We got the whole spiel.
What?
What do you think? You're streaming all it like 24/7.
Yeah, exactly.
Just throw your bag over there in the pile. I've reacted to hoarder videos that look a lot like this.
Yeah.
Bro, like, that's, like, literally no shot. Hoarder videos have... There's, like, some crazy lady, and she's collected, like, 750 lampshades in one room, and then after cleaning 600 lampshades out of the room, they find out there's a dead cat underneath all the lampshades that nobody even knew was there. He's been there for 20 years. He's a mummy now. Like, I don't want to hear about, like, it's nothing like the fucking actual hoarder houses. Those are 1,000 times worse.
That reminds me, there was a famous one. I love the title too, multimillionaire streams.
Okay. So I remember...
Gold, the man who gives all this life advice and just...
Okay, alright, okay. So real quick, I want to say, so this happened right at... So I came back, this is the first time I came back home from BlizzCon, okay? And this is like 2017. And I came back, and everything was a complete fucking mess. And I was like, because the thing is, I came back home, I was going to clean up everything before I left, but I figured it would just be easier to just leave, and then I don't have to think about it. And, like, I did clean it up after this. Yeah, I did.
This general, usually well thought out advice to everyone.
Okay,
You
all
need
right,
to
I
watch
like this guy.
Peterson, clean your room. Just
Yeah.
watching this, I don't know, like,
It's the
it makes
reverse.
me anxious, but also a little sad.
It's,
There's no reason to be sad. Like, I was farming Maw of Souls 12 hours a day. This was during Legion. I was having fun. Like, it's almost like there's like an inverse paradigm of the cleaner my room is and the more in order my life is, the worse WoW is. So, like, if WoW's doing really well, there's like 3 rats in the room at any given time. But, like, if the game sucks, I vacuum the floor.
Like, thinking about cleaning this up just makes me angry. I don't want to do it.
yeah.
But I want to do it. But this is so dirty that if you just, like, just shove it all in.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Like,
That's,
Yeah, it
that's
doesn't
straight up
even
what I did.
matter. Like, you don't have to be careful.
That's
Go get,
straight up what
a
I did.
giant drum from the freaking hardware store and just throw it all in it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah. How
It
does
took
your
3
desk
garbage
look like
bags.
it?
I mean, I got a D&D book right here. I got 1 empty can of Coke, and one's halfway full, and the other one is in the glass. The rest of it's in the glass. I got an air conditioner remote, a pen that's broken.
Oh, I have
Oh,
one
it's
of
not
those.
like this level then.
So you got like us, who we do videos. I feel like
Uh-huh.
when we're recording videos, we like put more into it in the moment. Like we go hard for like 30 minutes. Like, you know, are we used
Yeah,
to?
and then
Now,
we're like, all right, let's
Yeah.
clean all this
That's
shit
true.
up.
not so much anymore, but we used to like really get into it while we're making the videos. But then when you're streaming, you sit there and you're kind of doing your thing, but you have to do it for like so long.
Right. That's a lot of hours that goes into it.
Even the vent right there is freaking.
Oh,
is
the
filthy.
vent!
Oh, no.
How are they gonna call me out on the vent? Like, how, really, like, I didn't even know, like, I thought that was natural that vents started to look like that. Like, I'm gonna get called out on the fucking vent. Are you kidding me? The vent has 0 airflow? What do you mean it has 0 airflow? It just goes out. Yeah, show the vent. Okay, give me a minute. Let me see how I get this, real quick. Where is it? Webcam, there it is. Okay, alright, so you guys want to see the vent? Yeah, I got another one. This is for, situations like this. And so, here is the vent. It's pretty much fine. There's a little bit of stuff right there, but like I think it's pretty much fine. Yeah, I mean like it's not black. It's just a little bit. It's good. You cleaned it up. No, I is that bad? Like, what? Wait, no. You guys are looking directly into it. Like the solid black part, that is. Give me a sec. Yeah. That is. Like that's just because you're looking into the vent. That's all. Get your ducts cleaned for your health. I have no idea. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Should give him life advice on how not to say M-word in front of other people. Bro, like that was like, how many years ago was that? I mean, are you still caught up on that? Yeah. Everybody knows that happened. Like, just fucking move on. Everybody else has moved on. Yeah, it's like, 5 years ago. Holy shit, calm down. That clip's older than this picture.
I don't know if there's something wrong with me, but if I even see like a smudge on the wall, my brain is just like, have to clean it. I can't do anything.
I'm
My
not
man,
like that.
he's got the A1 sauce on there, the mug root beer. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The black bottle beside, like right there beside that's the A1.
Oh, you know that bottle? It doesn't even show it.
A1 sauce. Heck yeah.
I had a steak last night. It's over here now.
On there somewhere too. Oh, it's down there
What?
by the feet. Oh man. I'm sure after this.
There's so much to take into this.
I'm sure after.
No, it's because, listen, it's because back then, so the reason I got an L-shaped desk is so I could put all of my garbage on the other side of the L, right? Because it's like you get two desks. And so this is where the computer is, and this is where the trash is. And so I have all of it over there. But now the other L is like filled up with other stuff, so I can't fit as many drinks on there.
After this picture, like,
They want on every steak, yeah.
Down there.
I'm sure after this picture came out, it got cleaned up. You know, I'm sure it's not like this anymore, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Suddenly, I feel pretty good about this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I feel like, yeah, in a way I'm doing a public service whenever I post a picture like that, because I make people feel better. So really, whenever I do that, I'm doing it for the community. I'm doing it for society. It's not that's why it was dirty in the first place, guys. It's for society. It was like it was a test, etc. Oh, that's not want to stack that cup. That's wasted room. No, you can't stack those. Like look closer. So those are, if you look at these, you can't stack these because in the process of doing that, you get like little drops of the Coke that go on the desk. And then it sticks on the desk, and if you pick up the drink, sometimes it'll fall over because you're not like paying attention to like the weight of it because it's stuck to the desk. Like I've trust me, guys, like I fucking know what's going on here. Yeah, this is that's what it is. Make a straw pile so you stack more cups. Yeah, maybe. And I don't like doing that either because you get your hands dirty. I don't like getting my hands dirty. That guy's wearing cat ear headphones. Yeah, I know. Like I was wondering that too. I love when the successful streamers YouTubers complain about the long hours. Like you guys making $700,000 a month. The more an average person out of the year, I'd kill for the luxury to have to be able to sit at home on my computer and make that kind of money. Like just fucking randomly. Like who asked? Like this guy, I guarantee you, like. You know, he got the old fucking lumber guy. Yeah, we're going to need you to come on in on Saturday. And probably on Sunday, too. Yeah, we're going to need you to come in on about that time. Yeah, I guarantee you that's got to be what it is. Here's my advice, okay? For anybody who feels the same way that he does, just start making videos and start streaming. Just start doing it. Like if you feel like this is if you feel like this is a life that you want to live, this is something you want to do, well, I mean, at a certain point you have to take the first step, don't you? Like it's got to happen eventually, or it just never happens. And if you never do it, well, I mean, okay, that's fine, but don't go around and complain about other people that did. You know, I mean, you can rebuild your life. Well, you can do something, right? I mean, you got to take control of your life in some regard. And yeah, I don't know. Boy, if I don't want to do anything, well, I mean, then just keep doing like he does. Okay, that's the way I see it. I want people to do it for me. Yeah, exactly. I'll stream if you shout me out, Asmon. I don't think that, like, real talk, that won't even work. Like, if there are plenty of people that get shout-outs from, like, big streamers all the time, and, like, their stream doesn't grow. Well, in order to grow a stream, you got to do it yourself, man. People are so full of shit. It takes special people to be famous streamers. Well, I think that you have to, it doesn't take a special person. It takes, like, maybe a set of skills, maybe. But, like, if you go and you watch anybody's stream whenever they first started, most of the people's streams at the beginning were fucking garbage. They were terrible. And then as time goes on, people improve the quality of their content. Like, that's just what happens with anything. And so if you don't do that, then that's it. And I think that also, Mark, confident enough to stream, let's be real, well then, I mean, that's fine, right? But, like, there's a lot of things that you're never going to be able to do. And I think that people act like streaming is just, you know, you just get lucky and, like, you know, 10 people play the lottery and one guy becomes a 10,000 viewer streamer and the other guys are 10 viewer streamers and there's nothing else to it besides that. I don't think that's what happens. I think that a lot of the people that are successful because they work hard. Now, are there people that are successful and they don't work as hard? Of course, yeah. And there's people that work hard and are not successful. But I guarantee you that, you know, you're going to have a better chance if you try. No, I think that's it. I think people just like to cope and say that it's luck or there's something that's out of their control because it makes them feel better about the fact that they're not in that situation while simultaneously not putting themselves in a spot to try to get there. So that's what I think. I think it's coping in pretty much all regards. Let's go back over and look at this. Okay, classic Tate W. Here we go. You're 100% right. People that get famous off the coattails of the bigger friends. Yeah, but not everybody does, and I think that it takes a person to do that specifically as well. You don't need so much viewers to live from streaming anyway. That's very true too. Yeah, you've got to keep that in mind. Here we go. You need luck at first. I don't like. How do you get lucky? Like, how did I get lucky? For example, like I didn't have like a bunch of big streamers hosting me. I didn't really collab with a lot of people. I just made videos that were good and people watched the videos and then I streamed. And then people watched the streams. I don't know. I mean, that helps. You came from YouTube? Well, then start on YouTube. It's just that simple. Here we go.
Gentlemen, we've had success with phase 1. Expensive cars, money, classic Tate W, and most importantly, women. We do be getting them bitches though. Classic Tate W, you're the best, women. But it's time now for phase 2 of our journey, and that, gentlemen, is self-love. Observe closely, gentlemen. Oh,
Yo, is this real?
What the fuck?
I'll send it, Tank.
What the fuck?
Send it, brother.
Oh my!
Well, I gotta try this.
He's a Hydra.
Good idea.
What is this?
Fuck. Let me get a smoke off your cigar. Yeah. Here, take that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, put that in your mouth. Okay, I will. Oh, fuck. Oh, black smoke out. Oh, I will. Oh.
This is the guy they banned.
Andrew, your cigar tastes so good.
Oh, my fucking god, that tastes so sweet. But not as sweet as you, baby.
Oh my god.
I don't think I have a mirror, eh? Oh, wait, yeah, here's one.
Is this accurate, guys?
I'm a real top bloke, aren't I? Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
wait.
You are. Oh, you are.
Hey,
you
wait.
fuck. Hold on, baby,
Wait.
hold on.
Did he just give birth?
What's going on, lads? What's the problem?
You gave birth. That's like a woman thing, right?
Yeah, like, giving birth is like a woman thing. Yo, this is sus.
Like, one of you guys are female or a woman or something. I don't know, like something. Full send it.
Guys, I'm not a female. If anything, he's the female. What are you talking about? You were the one calling me baby the whole time, which is classically a female move. Fine.
This is
Let's prove
horrifying.
who's a man right now, then.
Fine! What is going on?
This is
Bro, this is crazy.
What the fuck?
Man.
Who am I?
Bro, no! Oh. Bro! Yo, who will lead us now?
Money.
What did he say? What did you say, little baby? Girls should wear leashes like the dogs they are. Yeah. Yo, full send it. Yo.
Bitches!
Oh my god. Inaccurate, it's bruh. Kinda base, not gonna lie. Yeah, true. Not combat ready. Holy fucking shit. That was, bro. I feel like there's less perverse stuff. Like, I felt more violated watching this than watching the Eclipse and Berserk. That's impressive. Meat Canyon does it again. God fucking damn, man. God fucking damn. I'm gonna link y'all this video. This was a good one. Oh my god, that's a stretch. That was a whole lot, man. The cigar part. I mean, the end part was the best. I love that. God fucking damn, that was funny, man. Full send it, guys. Yeah, full send it. And honestly, like, I wonder what's gonna happen now this guy got banned. Is there gonna be like somebody else? You know, because there always has to be like a woman hater, right? So it's like for a long time, you know, it was like, let's see, who was like the known woman hater before Andrew Tate? Like, well, I mean, like Greek. I mean, like that's a lot. I mean, like that. Those are some big shoes to fill. Dan Blitzarian? No, he like train. Like maybe on Twitch, but it's hard to say. Jordan Peterson? Yeah, it's Chris Brown. Yeah, let's see. Sneeko will fill those shoes, get banned. I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is. I think that's a guy on YouTube. I'm not sure. Greek literally got his content from Tate. A lot of people did. I mean, it was it's been a wild year. I'll definitely tell you that. It's been a wild fucking year. Let's see here. I gotta look, and we're gonna take a look at this one here. How gacha games trick players into spending thousands of dollars. So, I've talked a lot about gacha games. I Show Speed. You know what? I actually think that if he plays his cards right, he could be the next Andrew Tate. I think it could happen. Yeah, I think that definitely that could happen. Maybe in a few years. Yeah. That would be a lot, man. New Riot video. I know. If he plays them wrong, we'll see what happens. Let's see this. How gacha games trick players into spending thousands of dollars. Yeah, this has been a situation for quite a while, so I'm curious to see what this is gonna be. Gacha games are not tricking me. I want waifus. Yeah, it's true.
Welcome to Marketing Monday. Today's
I don't
topic.
think I've watched one of this guy's videos before, and so I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to be about. Here we go.
The psychological warfare of gacha games.
That's what it's
and
about.
the tricks they use to part you from your money and how they're being adopted as the future of video games. But first, I want to start by having you watch a very short video that maybe illustrates the point I'm trying to make here about gacha games.
お話の第一部が終了した時点でみんな本当に感動して
What the hell is this?
その人となりとかを
I have no idea what this is at
クローズアッ
all.
プされてて、その人物一人一人をこう好きになれるような
Oh, the
ストーリー
quality
になっ
is
てます
bad again.
好きなもん
I
欲しい
wonder why that
も
keeps
ん欲しいじゃない
happening.
ですか。
You want what you love, right?
大悟です。FGO プレイヤーです。
Daigo!
Wait,
大体起きてる時は触ってるみたいな感じ。
if I'm
ご
awake,
飯
I'm
食べ
usually.
てる時もお風呂と寝てる時以外は大体あと車運転してる時以外は触ってると思うんですけどね。
I think he's probably playing while he's driving too.
万ぐらいは。それ以上。
Pause. $70,000 on Fate Grand Order.
That's a lot of money. $70,000? Oh my god. You watched somebody else watch a video? Yeah, at the beginning he said he was going to play the video to look at it. This obviously isn't the majority of the video, but this is just something to illustrate the situation. Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking money. Wow.
To be clear, one AAA game
Yeah.
that took a studio hundreds of millions of dollars to make cost $60. This person bought, I don't know, what's 70,000 divided by 60?
It's a lot.
Basically 1,200 copies. I just want you guys to get
his vote, like that's the thing, right? Is like his vote on what kind of game should we make matters 1,200 times more than yours does. You keep that in mind.
a sense of
They say
why
vote with your
business
money.
might be interested
That's
in
the
this
bad
kind of
part
model.
about
Okay,
it.
that's the beginning of this presentation.
まあただ単にその強くするにはっていうのもあるしですね。一人出すのに多分5万ぐら
I
い。
paid $500 getting one character, but I wanted it to be level 5. So I ended up spending $2,500. Of
してない
course.
時はもう本当に車の運転してたり買い物したりとか、あとは言われたら皿洗い
Oh
と
my
か
god.
掃除とかはやりますね。
Nice.
Does he have a
どこまで
job?
かけたかは知ってない。
Oh
まあ楽しいん
no.
で、まあそれでいいか
They
なと。
think they don't know how much money he spent. Like, I don't know why people. The thing is, if you want to spend your money doing that kind of stuff, you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want. Like, I am actually okay with games being pay to win and having ridiculous amounts of money that you can spend to win. I just don't like the loot boxes. Like, and that's what the gacha games are, is they're loot boxes.
Parents don't know?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do they not
so
know?
that is an intro video. Let's
Yeah, it's
get
his money.
into it. This is gaming revenue visualized for
Oh
the
my
past
God.
50 years of gaming. Okay? You might notice in the beginning, all gaming revenue came from arcades and consoles. Then we added the PC to the mix
Yeah.
in the late 80s. Then handheld comes along. And then right around
Game Boy.
2000, okay, right around the millennium, they start to add mobile. You might notice
Jesus.
mobile has
Look at
gone
the red.
from a little bit of gaming revenue in 2007 to more than everything else combined today.
Look
Mobile is
at
now
the
bigger than
red.
PC and console and cloud and
What's insane to me about it is like this is 2010. So mobile was already raking in big fucking money in 2010. Dude, I thought it happened in like I didn't realize it's been happening for so long. That's crazy.
VR combined. How did they do that? How did mobile reach these fucking astronomical revenues so quickly?
There's more people have
They
phones.
have a more effective way of parting consumers from their money.
Yes.
And we are starting to see that seep into all aspects of AAA gaming.
We are seeing that.
And that is why I would like to take the time today to sort of give you some defense, to let you understand some of the tricks that marketers and game designers use to separate you from your money.
All right, let's see.
So, I chose one game in particular to kind of follow the story through.
Which
this
one's it
applies to
gonna
a
be?
lot of games, but I chose one in particular because I think it's one of the best at it. Genshin, the beautiful, gorgeous world we see here
All right.
of Genshin
Yep.
Impact
Yep.
is essentially
Why am I not surprised?
a far more predatory casino. It's the first truly AAA gacha game.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of these gacha mechanics we're going to
The
talk
first
about
one.
have been around in various forms across mobile for a long time. Genshin Impact is not just on mobile. It's a AAA game across consoles and PC, and it takes all of these powerful psychological...
Oh, dude, like, whenever I tweeted about Genshin Impact, so I had, like, a test where I tweeted out just the words Genshin Impact, and then I tweeted out just the words Final Fantasy 14, and then after that, World of Warcraft. And Genshin Impact got the most likes by a mile. People fucking love this game.
Principles, strips
like
away all of
20K,
like the
20,
annoying
30K.
spammy ad stuff and puts it in an actually fun to play, beautiful game.
Imagine
and
the
so
game being
it has removed all of the barriers that were stopping people before from getting sucked into these kind of worlds.
Yeah.
And that's why it's been phenomenally successful. It made $1 billion, I think, in this past year.
I need to make
more
one
than
of
that.
these.
Actually, more than $1 billion in like its
these are
first
good.
year of play. What makes it a gotcha is you cannot say I want that and just buy it. Everything you want is behind some sort of lottery system that adds excitement and additional length to the game. Let's show you some more examples of the money they make. These are 5 of the recent characters released in Genshin Impact and the amount of money they made in a single day.
Rich, I have all of them. Is that right?
15 million for Zhongli, 9 million for Albedo, 14.8 million in Gun. This is one day. Okay? Adding up to billions. So now let me get into some of...
I think the biggest shock here is the biggest breadwinner is the guy. Bro, I thought the girl in the middle would be like fucking 35 million. And this one's got to be at least 25. He was OP? Well, I thought when people play this game for, like, the game? A meta and OP. Oh, wow. Yeah, I would have picked the one in the middle.
Some of the psychological tricks that they use, okay?
Actually, that's a good point. Like, that's one of the things, like, I remember I said this in the last video where I talked about Genshin Impact, is a lot of girls play Genshin Impact. Where it's like, I mean, how many girls do you think are playing Escape from Tarkov, right? Like, there are some. I know some, actually. However, the majority of people playing that game are guys. Same probably, yeah, there's like 3. And same with Path of Exile. I'm sure there are girls that play the game. DS Lily plays the game. I've seen, I think Annie Fuchsia's played the game before. And a handful of other people too, of course. But it's mostly fucking guys. And I think Genshin Impact is unique in the fact that it actually attracted a large female audience. There's a lot of girls that play Genshin Impact.
That I want you to be ready for. Number 1, a bonus for first-time signups. You're going to see this a fucking lot. This is when you first get into the game. They will give you some kind of bonus, some kind of double gem.
I mean, that's a pretty good deal, to be honest. Like, like you buy one and you get this. It's like you buy one, get one free. It's like the, it's not even an 800% value, guys. It's only a 100% value or a 200% value.
The reason they do this is because once you've put in payment information, the friction for everything else that they're going to try to trick you with is drastically reduced.
Yeah, it's like if somebody ever tells you that they're going to give you something for free, all you have to do is sign up with your credit card. It's not going to be free. Because like for example, like it's free for the first 30 days. And then after the first 30 days, if you don't take your card off, they charge it. So guess what happens? Most people forget about it. So they charge it. That's how it works.
Let's say you're like, oh, I want that skin.
True.
Having to go to your wallet and pull out the fucking credit card and type it in and figure that out is a stop moment.
I know.
Psychologically, it's like a stop moment. It's a big pit of friction. They have to.
I'll be honest. I probably would have spent more money in Tower of Fantasy if I didn't have to put in my credit card information every single time. I would have. It's just fucking annoying having to do that. Because I have to like type it in, fucking authenticate it. Like, ah, my God. Like, I could have spent another $100 by now, but I'm spending twice as long spending the first $100. Now I don't want to do it again. It's taking too long.
That, okay? The first spend is the hardest. And
Yeah,
I saw a video by a game
like
developer
drugs.
describing it as like an icebreaker. And they said, quote,
Yeah.
they only think of themselves as spenders once they've broken the ice.
Yeah.
Once you break that wall, you break them. That is a quote. Once you break that wall, you break them.
That's right. Because you get them to do what you want them to do. I think that makes sense. There's a huge need for honest discussion and ethical creation of the game. No, bro, there's no discussion about the ethical creation of games. Don't you understand? Like, you understand, like, in the Quran, gambling is banned. This is something Muhammad figured out thousands of years ago. We've had the ethical discussion. Everybody knows about this. And they still do it. Like, I mean, come on. There's no like, oh, well, we have to make sure people know that it's bad. Everybody knows it's bad.
So, the next thing they'll do is battle passes. Battle passes or any kind of format that requires daily logins or regular playtime. They will offer their best deals, their best, gems to dollars or whatever V-Bucks to dollars, whatever it is. Whatever the value is will be best in the battle pass because the goal is to make the game part of your daily routine.
Exactly.
Once you do this for 20 plus days, it is now officially a habit in your brain that is difficult to break. Next thing they'll do.
I would agree with that. Like, battle passes obviously get you involved with the game, etc. I don't think battle passes are bad. Like, I don't really think they're bad because at a certain point, like, the game getting you to spend money, and I don't even think it's bad because with a battle pass, you know what you're getting. You're buying something and the rewards for the thing that you are buying are laid out in front of you by obtaining these different things. So, categorically, you're not gambling. I have a problem with the gambling. Battle passes are not gambling. I don't really have a problem with them. However, there is a spectrum of battle passes that are more and less annoying.
In your brain that is difficult to break. Next thing they'll do, and this was baffling. I mean, listen, I've seen this before in other games. Genshin Impact took it to another fucking level.
How's that?
The idea of this is to have so many different currency types and tokens.
So I'm actually going to like this week probably, I'm going to do my big video on Tower of Fantasy. Where I review the game and I go through everything that, is like positives, negatives, everything else in between. It's going to be probably this week. I am going to make a list ahead of time of all of the currencies in that game because I think there's more than 30. I actually think there's more than 30 different currencies if you count like, like you've got matrix chips. You've got matrix buy, like the rewards for getting one that you're going to use in the store. And then you have seasonal matrix chips. Like, that's 4 right there. It's a lot.
Weird denominations things are bought in to make it so your brain cannot easily math out how much you're actually spending.
No, that's exactly right. I've said this 100 times. It's like you spend USD and you get crystals, and you use crystals to buy platinum points, and then you use platinum points to buy stars. And then after 5 different stars, you can convert that into a wish, and then you use a wish to buy a roll at a character. And then if the roll doesn't succeed, the wish turns into a like a dark star currency that if you put 55 of those together, that you can potentially buy the character on the store. And it's like a star fragment, exactly. And so if you put 150 star fragments together, you can make the character on your own. So it's like, how much does a star fragment cost? Bro, like, that's the reason finally there's been a use for high schools teaching people Algebra 2 all the time. Finally, we have a functional real life usage of Algebra 2.
And what Genshin does is has Genesis crystals, Primo gems, Intertwined Fate, Acquiant Fate, Star Glitter, Stardust, and more. You buy Primo gems to turn them into Fate, to turn them into Star Glitter, to roll for Stardust. It's all a way to make it.
Oh, I was actually pretty close. Damn. That's crazy. I never played the game. That's crazy. That was crazy. I was pretty close.
Confusing, so you can't tell how much dollars you're spending. And
are there only 3 steps and not 4, guys? Is that it? It's like, yeah, we're eating shit, but it's not warm. It's cold shit. It's like already like hardened up. We're not eating warm shit. It's only 2. Okay, that's fine. Like listen, obviously that makes it a little bit better. Yeah, I'm not going to say it does not make it better, but it is still, you know, it's still obfuscation. I mean, Diablo 4 is doing the same thing. They have like a premium currency. Why do you have a premium currency? Why do we need this? Why not just have it in dollars? Like, why not just have it in dollars? Well, there's an obvious reason for that. And it's not because they want to help you.
Not only do they have different currencies, but they'll have different denominations. So that's why things will be costed like 143 Primo gems.
Yeah.
It needs to be fun money. It needs to put it into gem form, and then it's from there it's fun money for you, and you just spend it.
I think that's not the reason why. I think the reason why is because it gives you, so like for example, in Tower Fantasy, you buy 6,480. I'm pretty sure. Am I right about that? 6,480. That's like the $100, and then you get a bonus 1,300. So if you get a bonus 1,300 and you put that with 1,600, so it's almost, so now you're like only 200 or 300 away from getting an entirely new tin pull. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, because they're always trying to fucking they're trying to keep you edging. They always want you edging. And they keep you edging by just keeping you, 10 currency, 35 currency away from that big 10 pull. That's
not really
why.
Knowing the value. Another thing they do is they highly incentivize social proof. People, and this is more of a human psychological principle, people are much more likely to not share their losses.
What, is her name Kecking? Wait, really? Ka-ching? Oh. Isn't that a little bit on the nose? Calling one of the rare pulls ka-ching? I mean, damn, like, I mean, I don't know, I'm just saying. It's Chinese? Yeah, but like, I mean, they could have changed it for like the English version. I mean, I don't know.
And happily share their wins.
Yeah.
YouTubers now upload videos saying...
People do the same thing, man. So, like, with Tower of Fantasy, people all the time would send me links. They're like, bro, I got 3 SSRs in one pull. Bro, I got 2 SSRs in one pull. I got the scythe twice. They do that all the time. I see it constantly. Because it's the same thing. Like, you guys, every time Train gets a big win... people come into my chat and they're like, bro, he just won $28 million. That means he's only $48 million away from breaking even. It might happen.
I lost money on Genshin Impact. They upload the video of their rare pull. And that creates a false heuristic in your brain that the odds of it are higher than they actually are. You are more likely to think it's possible when you see other people getting it. Let me give you a direct quote here. This is a direct quote again from a game developer that makes mobile games. Do not tell your players that the majority of people do not spend money. That is cancer that will kill your monetization.
Well, he watched the video of the... I remember the guy said that. He watched the video that we watched with like the Let's Go Whaling seminar thing. And like, yeah, the majority, you want it to seem like everybody is spending money, and if you don't spend money, you're the loser. It's like back in 3rd grade where everybody else had the Pokemon lunchbox, but you've got the Batman one from like 1983. It's not even the cool Justice League Batman. No, it's like that fucking goofy bullshit that they had back then. So it's like you create kids that like, you're the only one, and like the other kids make fun of you. You know, they don't want to play tag with you at recess. And, you know, before you know it, you're asking your mom to buy you a Pokemon lunchbox. That's it. Adam West was cool. Well, it was, I'll say it probably aged better. I mean, because at least now it's funny because of how dumb it was.
That is a fucking direct quote. Do not tell them that people don't spend money. That is cancer.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, if you spend money in a
pressure.
game, other players should know about it. And that incentivizes them to think, okay, they're doing it, I can do it too.
That's why you have leaderboards. That's why also Diablo Immortal has, they have servers. I think that Diablo Immortal doesn't need servers. I think that they have servers intentionally to break up the leaderboards, to encourage more people to whale for the top of those leaderboards.
Proof works, okay? They also are more direct. For example, in Genshin Impact, they had a promo where if you took an in-game photo of your rare pull, like if you pulled a rare hero and took a photo of it, you got free Primo Gems.
Oh, I would do that.
So you were incentivized to tell and to take a photo and share your friends that you got something cool, which makes you think that it's fucking going work.
It's free.
And again, I think an example here,
all I have to do is
YouTubers, again,
advertise their
always sharing their insane luck. Lammy's insane luck.
100%, right? Insanely lucky. The reality, I mean, like, let's be honest, right? That's 7,000 views. It's not like this is changing the world. However, if you go and you watch some of the, like, lottery wins people have on, like, Stake and shit, these videos have millions of views. People are just going ape shit about them. And like, also, I'll tell you that, you know, like, Lost Ark, what was my most popular content on Lost Ark besides fucking doing the raids at the beginning, right? It was doing honing. It was honing, and even with Tower of Fantasy, what are people waiting for? They're waiting for the Gamba. They want to see if I get the what's in the box. What's in the box? And everybody goes and they say, "Oh, well, this is so boring." Well, then why did the numbers not? Why did the numbers show the opposite? Why does the viewer count go up every time I do it? Or anytime anybody does it. It's nothing special to me, but it's pretty easy that anybody can see that there's a trend here. People like watching this.
Insanely lucky Flamingo Gacha pulls.
The best part about it is like you farm people on both sides. You farm people that like the content and people that hate the content and like to see you lose. Farming haters and simps at the same time, that's hard to do. But Gamba content does that.
And if you look on YouTube, there's millions of these people sharing their insane luck. In polling. And it's just to open the air, just to clear the air. I am 100% guilty of this. I have spent hundreds of dollars before I had any. Back when I was broke in college, hundreds of dollars on LOL skins, and that's that's not even really a gacha mechanic yet. But again, LOL skins is baby food compared to what games have gotten good at.
Let me think. Have I ever bought a skin? I think I might have got one of the Mists of Pandaria helmet skins because I got my tier 3 shoulders and I thought the Lich King, like that crown of Endless Winter, would fit really good on my character. Didn't you buy skins in Fortnite? No, I've never bought a skin in Fortnite. I bought skins in Apex, but I did that for stream content. I did, to be fair, I do have, I've spent this is over 10 years. I've spent like $1,000 on PoE, but most of that was whenever I was already a successful streamer. So it's like, it wasn't a financially damaging thing for me.
Today with psychological warfare. That's level 1, okay? That's like pretty easy to get around. I just have a weak mind. But if I was impressionable and playing Genshin Impact, there is so much more than that. And the fact is, if I wanted that skin and couldn't buy it directly, but had to buy 60 packs or 60 pulls to get a shot at getting it and then do it again to level it up, that's where it starts to get crazy. That's where they're really taking advantage of the Skinner box nature of our minds. This is a video I'd like to show you called Let's Go Whaling. Tricks for monetizing mobile game players with free-to-play.
Oh, no.
Again,
See, I knew this is what he saw.
Remind you that the best way to make sure of both your retention and your monetization is to make sure you have enough of an in-game economy in there.
This is only a small part
the
of it.
1,000 up there is actually clearly lowballing it. Top grossing games have in-game economies worth tens of thousands. That's how you can keep people in there. They have lots of things to do, to stuff to upgrade, to progress along, and that's how you can make them spend a lot as well. Since you can, for instance, give a huge discount on something, you know.
Basically, what he's saying is that you need to be able to get, like, if you're a new whale to a game, there better be $1,000+ of things you can spend your money on. The days of games having like relatively small level of pay to win, like horse armor for $2, are completely gone. Okay, if you want to, you should have no end, according to the game designers, of the amount of things you can spend your money on. There should be tens of thousands, 100,000. You should be able to spend your money over and over and over again on a variety of different things. So let me give you an example here.
Yeah, it's like that's one of the things that Tower of Fantasy doesn't really do a very good job on. To be fair. Like, I mean, Rich spent like $5,000. I spent like $2,000. Like, we pretty much beat the game. Like, well, now what? Well, what if you want to spend 10? Well, you can't really do that. It's not lucrative. It's not a good idea. But yeah, but they'll come with new banners. Yeah, but the game will be dead by then, so it won't matter.
From Genshin Impact, you may notice that the hero is something you can pull that can go up to 5 stars.
Yeah.
But also all of their items and weapons can be pulled that go up to 5 stars.
How convenient.
So every time you play this game, there is an infinite different number of directions that you can be spending money to try and level up. One thing they never...
I know, Rich, like, is that thing where, like, we were going to get this stuff paid for? Is that still happening? Like, yeah, is that happening? Because, like, if I play this game, I got you. All right, that's good. Because I don't know if it is.
Want is for you to be like, okay, I finally got it. There's no amount of money that can get you perfection in this game, and there's constantly adding more to make sure that's not the case.
Of course.
Another thing they do,
and then they buff the one that's new.
They gotta fairly frequently change the meta in some way, so that different characters are more valuable, so that somebody that says has a perfect lineup for one character now feels like, oh, so I need to continue to level up someone else. The idea is to make it so you can never feel like you've finished. Helpful to this business model that when they release a new champion, that champion generally is good. That's helpful for their sales.
I mean, let's be honest. Every single person I see on ladder for Bygone Phantasm in Tower of Fantasy is using Nemesis. I mean, like, that's generally what happens. He's wrong on this? Not entirely wrong. So what you're saying, you're wrong. You can play every character in Genshin. This is also false in Genshin. So there's wrong as fuck. There's no meta in Genshin. So is Genshin not pay to win then? So it's not pay to win. There it is. All right. Yeah, he's wrong. There it is. Problem solved. Okay, that's crazy.
Now, this is one of my favorite, most interesting slides. This is the 4 types of players.
I do think, like, if he's wrong, then, yeah, he's wrong about that. I'm not trying to downplay it, okay? I'm memeing around. It is very important to understand extremely clearly what is and is not. I'm not saying to you guys, but I'm just making fun of it.
You are targeting. Let's say we've all started Atriox Chat mobile game company. We're all gonna get rich, okay? We're gonna start a fucking devious mobile game company to make billions. Smart. When we make our mobile game, there are 4 players we have to look out for: the killers, the achievers, the socializers, and the explorers. Let me explain what they are. The killers want to win,
PvPers.
and they will spend anything to beat other people.
Oh, yeah.
They are the most likely to fall for pay-to-win type mechanics. I am a video game, and I'm a killer. The biggest thing I ever spent money on was Hearthstone cards because I wanted to beat people on ladder.
I feel like as soon as I spend money and I win because I spent money, it doesn't matter to me. Because like I know that I could just win more because I can spend more money. Like it takes the like I don't feel good. Like my Lost Ark character is really, really good, right? Like he's got 25 weapon, like he's like 15 something item, 1500 item of something, right? And I've got level 10 gems. Whenever I do top damage in Lost Ark, I don't think to myself, wow, I really am good, huh? I'm pretty good at this game, huh? No. Why the fuck would I ever think that? You just spent money. Good job. That's your fault now, isn't it? Well, yeah, sure.
Playing the ladder, I would lose to a rare card and think, fuck you,
Yeah,
I could beat you if I had that
character.
card,
Yeah,
and then I would buy
guys.
it. The next we have socializers. People that want to have a good time with friends.
That's like skins
Okay?
and like
This is the
cute.
most common.
Oh, yeah.
Explorers, they like novelty, they like new content, they like seeing new things.
Yeah.
And achievers, their main goal
That's
is
what I do.
progress. They want to be the best. They want to complete their collection. They
That's
want to
what I do
5-star
a
every
lot
item.
of.
They want to fill that hole in their soul by having this completion. You know, they
Okay,
like
let's
progress.
not go
Progress is
that
very
far.
important. Filling up meters, bars. Now let me explain how you make money from all four of these people. For the killers, you sell competitive advantage.
What a
This is what you do.
surprise.
This is how games like Clash of Clans make a lot of money. This is how like Hearthstone makes its money. Competitive advantage. And this is what works.
Well, that's the Diablo Immortal thing. You just spend money, and then your character does more damage, and then you go into a battleground, and you kill everybody in the battleground because you do more damage than them, and they're dead. Problem solved.
Works on
Yeah,
me.
you guys know.
Okay? Then, for socializers, which is most people, you sell customization. That's skins,
yeah.
flexing, and uniqueness. People want to feel like they stand out, like they're unique, that they have something different that draws the attention or the eye. Customization. If you play with your friends a lot for fun, you are most likely to buy that new Valorant gun skin. But what's surprising in my research is that this is not where the money comes from. They make money off this, to be sure, but it turns out that people just buying skins directly is only a small part of the truly large gacha game economy. Next up is explorers. To make them happy, you have to give them content. Yuck! Ugh!
Yeah,
Ugh.
you have to work for
Our
that.
mobile game company can't afford that. We can't afford to actually add new levels, new maps.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
expensive.
test that stuff, etc.
That's work.
That's a lot of
So
work.
how do we make that fat, juicy profit? That, my friend, is the achievers. And how do we make money off them? Convenience. This is where the big whale, mamma jamma, top dog, convenience. Being able to
Exactly. No, he's exactly right. Like, for example, like stash tabs. Let's see, like for Lost Ark, Una instant completion tickets. Like creating a situation where a person asks themselves, do I want to spend 20 minutes or spend $1? And most people will say, I'm going to spend $1. I'm going to spend 50 cents or something like that. And that's how you get people into it. Yeah, the Una's tickets. Let's see. Selling the solution for an artificial problem. That's right. That's exactly what it is. And so, yeah, I'd spend $1. New World Fast Travel. Well, they don't have pay to win in New World. That's not yet. That'll come out soon, I'm sure. And then it adds up so fast. I mean, it does. I mean, I guess, yeah, sure.
cut down on the grind, being able to get something quicker than everyone else. That is where you can get absolutely massive amounts of money. And in fact, for example, in a game like Clash of Clans, this is 80% of their income.
Oh, yeah.
So targeting these achievers. This is where the whales live.
It's like people who, you know, it's like you can, in Lost Ark, for example, like you can expedite your missions in the Stronghold. You can, it's like, oh, do you want to finish it now? Okay, all right, then you pay the money and you finish it now. So like every mobile game has things like that. They create these like artificial time gates and then sell you the solution to get underneath them.
If you are in the achiever zone, you are most susceptible to becoming a whale. You need to be the most careful when entering a mobile game. They want you bad. So some of the ways they do that, let me show you. One of the psychological principles they exploit is called loss aversion. And that is the idea that people are more afraid of losses. People hate losing more than they love winning. I explained this in a previous Marketing Monday.
BDO, I think, has this. Is it what the fuck are those things called? Where like if you use them, you don't lose experience whenever you resurrect. I don't know what it's called. It's like in Lost Ark, they're like Phoenix feathers, Cron stones, yeah, something like that. And Elian's tears, yeah, it's been fucking like 6 years. I don't remember. And so yeah, this is very common.
We're talking about when they gave someone a free gift. Like, people were exiting a study or a survey, and they asked them, how much do you think this trinket is worth, this little random fucking trinket? If they didn't give it to them, they all said it was worthless or worth like $2. But if they gave them the trinket and said it's yours, how much do you think it's worth? They all said $5, $7, $10. Once they owned it, they said it was worth double, triple, quadruple than they would have said before that. Okay?
Yeah,
so people, once they own something, have a feeling, a sense of loss.
Oh, yeah.
And so mobile games do this, or gacha games use this method a lot by making you think you've earned something and saying you can only complete it when you've paid. For example, if you are halfway through a mission and you run out of moves or out of lives, they will threaten you with losing all your progress if you don't spend money.
Yeah, it's like Bloons does that. Like I've never redeemed anything like it because like, I feel like that's cheating. Like at that point, like I don't understand like what the satisfaction is behind that. It like you're cheating. Never or restart though? Yeah, but like it's like, so here's an example. Is it really impressive to have a perfect Mario speedrun if you can save state at any time and then restart at the save state? So like you get a perfect level 1 and then level 2 you accidentally hit something. No, it's fucking not.
For example, this one's really egregious. Oops, the balloon got through and ran out of lives. Don't let them undo your hard work. Continue with bonus. And that's the psychological principle. And a great example is actually one of the most devious examples I've seen is Puzzles and Dragons. If you guys ever played that game, when you're doing some kind of dungeon in Puzzles and Dragons, you will earn items and shit on the way.
Yeah.
But if you don't complete the mission or whatever, they don't give you those items. They'll show them to you and say, you've earned these. You've got these. Do you want them? You have to finish the level, though. So you have to spend money. Next up, we got limited time offers. Now, if you guys have ever read the book Thinking Fast and Slow, it's a great book. I would recommend checking it out. But the main idea of it is that our brain has two systems.
Fast.
System 1 and System 2. System 1 is our basic monkey brain that we use for most things day-to-day life. If I were to ask you what's 15 times 34, you are capable of solving that, but you can't solve it quickly. So you have to get that lazy, slow, but smart part of your brain to wake up. Our brain hates using System 2. System 2 is what we need to use to make smart choices.
Yeah, I hate
And
math.
one of the ways to ensure we always use System 1 is to put us under time pressure.
No math.
Next thing is the IKEA effect. Okay, the IKEA effect states we love things more if we felt like we were part of the creation. If we felt involved in making them, we think it's worth a lot more than it is. So even a shitty table from IKEA generally has more warmth in it if you built it yourself.
So basically... So Izzy made me put together all of her IKEA furniture. And she did, and she said it's you know it's like that's what guys do. And also it was like I think it like the next day it was like her birthday. And so she's like, you have to do this because it's going to be my birthday soon. I'm like, okay, all right. And so I did it. And one of the dressers, so like one side of it is wood and the other side is like white paint. Guess which side is supposed to be facing outward? Yeah, it's the white paint. And so whenever you look at this this dresser or like this cupboard thing, it's fucking wood. Because I messed it up. So it's like, I remember that, right? I do. You missed the Tate sim. I did. Should have been watching more Andrew Tate, man. I wouldn't have let her play me like that. Is that what a top G would have done? I don't think so.
The way games use it is they will do things like they will make you feel like you did some work. Yeah. They will give you a randomized reward based on some amount of effort. Like, let's say you plant a crop and then it grows and then you get something special. Wow. Any kind of randomized reward that you feel like you earned is a very strong psychological hook. Just like doing some kind of effort and then getting a randomized reward. And if you combine those two things, it's very easy to create a loop where they're hooked very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Next, they have a bunch of fallacies. Now, I couldn't fit these on different slides, and I didn't know how to describe them. Gambler's fallacy is the most common, and I'll explain that real quick. It's basically the thinking that you are more likely to hit a roll because you didn't hit it last time, which by and large is not true. They have some pity rules in some of these games that apply over 100-plus rolls or 90-plus rolls. But in general, the idea is like, I rolled, I didn't get it, now I'm more likely. And it's a big thing that gacha games rely on, because once you've already spent money, you feel like, okay, now I'm due. Now I'm owed. I've gotten the bad luck out of the way. Now the good luck is here. And that is, of course, not how it works.
Time.
It also applies to sunk cost fallacy. Sunk cost is the same thing. So I kind of mixed those two together here. But
sunk cost fallacy is like, and it's not even really a fallacy because that's the way the games work. It's like these games with pity systems. It's like, think about how, all right, so you have a pity system of, like, let's say in Tower of Fantasy, that's the game I've been playing recently, right? Is that you need 8 successful 10 pulls. You need 80 and you get 1 every single roll. So if you spend $100, you get, I think 7. Yeah, I think it's like 7, or like, it's like 6 or 7. So, yeah, I think you get 6. And so you get 6 rolls. Well, I mean, fuck. You got 6, you're almost there. You're almost going to get your pity timer. I mean, like, at this point, you're dumb if you don't spend another $100, right? And that's what it does. You see what I'm saying? Like, yes. You literally pulled 16 purple banner, you not even get 1 gold? Yeah, but, like, I'm gonna get it next time for sure, though. That's the thing. Surely it's going to be the next one. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it.
This is whenever you've already put time or money into something, you value that higher than you should, and you want to follow up the bad money with more bad money, basically.
Yeah.
Your Connor sub? Yeah. Or your H-Rock sub. Oh, I'm a 12-month H-Rock sub. I actually fucking hate the guy, but I've been here for 12 months.
Sounds
what am I going to do? Perfect example, okay? I want to show you one of the scariest quotes from, again, Let's Go Whaling. And this quote made me so sad for the future of games.
Remember, there are 4 ways of progressing in games in general. You can have a skill-based game, you can have a luck-based game, you can have a game where you just progress by grinding, or you can pay to progress. Make sure that your games aren't too skill-based. I made that mistake myself. A too skill-based game, you don't get people to pay you because there's no reason to. So make sure grinding and paying are legitimate versions of progressing in the game.
Oh no. Oh no.
And that's true. I mean, you think about Diablo Immortal. There's like 5 buttons. Like, whenever I watch people do PvP in Diablo Immortal, it's, so I run in there and I hit my buff and then I fucking whirlwind them. And if they're not dead by then I'm dead. Yeah, I'm rank 1 on the server. I spent $57,000. I'm the best.
And that's an audience of game developers listening to a game developer who made a bunch of money. The truth is, he tried a skill-based game. It doesn't make as much money. People don't like to compete on skill. They would like to compete on luck, time invested.
Well, it's because it's harder to compete on skill. You think about it, right? So if you have a lot of money, it's easy to compete on money. You already win. Yeah, you make 150 grand a year. Like, you've got plenty of money left over. You're single. You don't have a girlfriend. You've got plenty of fucking money. You're going to win on money. So there you go, right? I mean, competing on skill, like, fuck. You know, now I got to play the game all the time. I got to look up fucking metas. I got to figure this out. I got to watch streams. I got to play the game a lot. Like, oh my God, this is so much work. And it's like, luck is like, oh, you know, it is what it is. There's League of Legends, exactly, yeah. I don't think Valorant has this problem. They're raking into cash. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think Valorant is also like an exception. Do you want to design your game on the expectation that it becomes the one of probably the most popular games in the world? I think that's probably unrealistic.
And money spent. They prefer a world where either they can put a lot of time in to get better, they can spin a wheel to get better, or they can throw the credit card down. They do not want to actually have to get better because psychologically that is seemingly baked into our brains. It's going to be tough for games to go.
No, it's like, remember whenever I was fighting that boss in Tower of Fantasy? It was Frostbot, the guy that fucking spends half the time running around the map like a crackhead, and then the other half he's stunning you. And so I spent like an hour fighting that boss. Shit boss. Absolute shit boss. But I spent an hour fighting the boss, and I beat him. I fucking beat him. And everybody was in chat. Why are you trying this? Just pull. Why are you trying this? What are you doing? Like, you're wasting your time. Bro, you can get 6 stars on 2 weapons right now. Just go do that. You'll be able to pass this. Bro, other people spent money. They're already ahead of you. What are you doing, idiot? Like, so I'm getting fucking shit on because I want to be able to know how to do the boss the right way. That was my own chat.
To not go in the direction of making more money.
Saw
these
2
ways.
comments like that?
So
yeah, there you go.
That is one of the most damning and sad things I think about the gacha game future. Now, again, I have money. I'm a whale. I will spend money. But I will always miss games like Melee, games like CS 1.6, games like StarCraft.
Let's be real. Valorant is not pay to win, and Valorant came out like last year. Or like 2 years ago, whenever the fuck it came out, I don't remember. There are always going to be games like Valorant. You're not going to, like, there will be more pay to win games, and yes, there will be less of them. But obviously, there will always be games like Apex Legends, League of Legends, fucking Valorant. Let me think. Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike's not pay to win. You spend $14,000 on a AK-47 skin, you know, it doesn't matter. It still does the same damage. Is Overwatch pay to win? Overwatch is not pay to win. So you're always going to have games that are not pay to win. But I do think that they are a shrinking majority and will become a minority. Especially like there are only so many gamers that care about playing competitive games against other people or against like the computer, for example. Like, there's only so many people that are looking for like a competitive gaming landscape. And the amount of people that are not looking for a competitive gaming landscape are a lot bigger, actually. Collectively.
Games that really were only about skill-based progression. Now, do I think they're gone for good? Absolutely not. The cool thing about the pendulum is that as the market shifts towards one way, the few people remaining on the other side that make skill-based games will get all of the attention. And I think...
A few questions.
Lastly, I wanted to say, do you guys remember that video I showed at the beginning of the guy that spent $70,000 on fake
we should
brand
watch
orders?
that.
I know that a lot of you are thinking, this is so sad. This is so cringe. This will never be me.
It's bad.
I want you to know that we are only at the beginning of the way these tricks are being deployed across all games. And once they catch you slipping once, they can get you more. And I found a couple quotes from the comments of that video that I thought were interesting. This person named Depression said, when I first saw this video 2 years ago, I thought, I would never play this game, let alone pay for microtransactions. Well, things didn't turn out.
I feel like there's a certain amount of like fucking that's like going to the gas station and seeing all the pictures of people without any teeth and like that have like scabs all over their face doing meth, and then you go out and you do meth right after that. or within 2 years. Like, at a certain point, this is like your fault. Like, I get that they should be regulated. I agree. But like, you're a fucking moron. Like, man, like, you're a fucking moron. Stop it. Like, sure. At the gas station? No, yeah, you do meth at the gas station. Where do you think you buy it?
That way. When I first time I saw this, I was like, loser. And here I am 4 months later into the game. Greetings, fellow masters. I just finished Babylonia. Me who watched the video 2 years ago. That's insane. I would never do that. Me today, a fake Grand Order whale. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Oh my God.
So I want you to pour one out for these fallen soldiers and remember that we are all human beings. And our moments of weakness are very susceptible to algorithms and corporations that have designed.
I think also, like, I don't want there to be a narrative of learned helplessness here, where people think that because things are designed in order to be manipulative, if I get manipulated, it's not my fault. It's still your fault. And there are plenty of people who don't get manipulated. Just because you do, it doesn't mean it's somebody else's fault. The fact is that going through life, this is the fundamental of marketing as a fucking meta is manipulation. Marketing is fundamentally manipulation. And you are able to resist this every time you go to the store and you don't buy a bunch of shit that's marketed in ways that are supposed to be manipulative to get you to buy it. Take some fucking accountability. Like, I understand this happens to people and they get fucked over, and I think the government should do something to stop it. However, I don't want to fucking preach a narrative of learned helplessness. You've got to be accountable for yourself. Because one way or another, people are going to find a way to take your money if you're not.
These advanced Skinner boxes took us in. And that's Marketing Monday on the rise and scariness of gacha games.
Wow.
I hope you guys enjoyed. That's basically what I got for today.
People said some of the Genshin stuff was wrong. I'm not really sure about that. Never played the game. I don't know. However, I think everything else was good. I've never watched Atriox videos before. I thought that was pretty decent. I like it. I might watch some more of them. I like the premise for them. I like the structure. I think this is good. It's a 20-minute video. It's not 50. If this was me, I mean, you know, because this fucking video is going to get uploaded and it's going to be an hour probably. I looked at the average run length of my videos. Bro, it's like I release a Lord of the Rings extended edition every day. Like, every day, it's like 2.5 to 3.5 hours of content. It's insane. Like, yeah, I can't even believe that shit. It's like, true, yeah, I know. We gotta maybe tone that down a little bit, at least like shorten some of them. We're gonna watch the Riot one tomorrow. We're not watching it today, we're watching it tomorrow. And I'm trying to rewatch. That shit can't catch up. There's a lot of them, man. Not everything's your fault, but it is your responsibility. Well, the thing is that something bad can happen to you through no fault of your own, but you still have to live with the consequences of that bad thing happening to you. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, please don't content gate us. Guys, I'm going to watch it tomorrow. Like, it's not like I'm not going to watch it. I'm just going to watch it tomorrow. I'm not canceling the video. Okay? Like, I would, the only reason why is I'm going to have dinner with my dad soon. And so, I don't, it's a 30-minute video. And I don't want to cut the video short, and I don't want to have to make my dad wait. So, that's why. And that's why I chose this video instead of that one, because this one would be shorter, and I thought I would probably have a little bit less commentary for it, so I thought it would probably time out in the better way. So that's why I'm going to watch it tomorrow. Don't worry about it. And let's see here. Did the Black Myth Wukong reaction happen? I'll watch that. I'll watch that since it's very short, okay? Yeah, we'll watch that. It's an 8-minute video. It's short. This is the new one, right? I just want to make sure that we're looking at the right thing. Oh, it's this one down here. We're gonna watch the. This is the popular one. Here we go. I'm very excited about this game. I think it's going to be cool. A lot of Dragon Ball Z was based off of the myth of the Wukong myth. The Monkey King. From what I understand. I'm not an expert. Wait a second. I forgot my fucking YouTube makes me... okay, alright, we're gonna do it in 4K. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Damn. Okay. This looks good. I like that. That is good. Oh shit. Okay. That's a hard boss, man. So you can loot that? Okay, cool. I mean, the graphics look amazing. Bro, I don't know why, like, I came to the realization of this. But, so I watched Overlord. I'm like halfway through season 4 now. And in the first episode, he reprograms a girl, an NPC girl, to where she's in love with him, and then he was able to like grab her boobs, and he said to himself in the game, because he's like inside of a game, right? He said this is like one of those hentai games, and I don't know what it was, but something clicked with me at that exact moment. That one day that will be real. And it was like a third eye awakening moment. You know what I mean? Like one day that will be, isn't that crazy? I'm excited. And so whenever I see games with really good graphics, I don't care about the trees, I'm thinking about something else. One step closer. Is this level up thing? Okay. One of the reasons why I'm excited about this game is that, like, I mean, how many games have we had that are, like, rehashing Norse mythology in the wrong way? Right? We've had a lot. Like, probably, I would say too many. Like, I'm excited about this because it's a new story that's 1,000 years old. You know what I mean? Like, I'm excited to just, like, to get something completely fucking new and like, really understand a different culture. I think that's fucking badass. Unreal 5 looks good. Yeah, it certainly fucking does. Jesus is next. Yeah. Imagine if they had that. Dark Souls, but it's Jesus. I call it Save Souls. You go in the water. is that a good guy or a bad guy? It's a bad guy. Isn't that exactly the way that Horolu grabs you in the second phase of Elden Ring? Watch. Watch. It's very close. It's kind of a hard to read animation. It's like the ogre from Sekiro. Yeah. I mean, if it's from Sekiro and also Elden Ring, you gotta remember the guys that did that are in Japan. It's probably some sort of an actual, like, martial combat technique. Like, if like there's that many overlaps. What the fuck? Those snakes? That's cool. Okay, let's see here. So this is just like different menus, different stuff you can get. All right, cool. Oh, so he just got him. I get it. So you can get in the water. He's gonna go through the waterfall? Oh, wow. He is. Now what? Oh, they copied Elden Ring with the big tree. Yep. Uh-huh. That looks good. Hitting him in the head. Looks like he's taking a lot of damage, man. Parry? Yeah, you probably can parry, yeah. What the fuck? You just freeze him in time. Oh, is this like where you can do big damage? Yeah, look at that. See, bro, look at his health bar. I get it. So you have to break that shit on his back. Yeah, visceral attack. Yeah, kind of. Wait, what's this? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Why is he... Yeah. What? Well, guys, I think I know how I'm gonna play this game. Bro, imagine me going through the whole game with that outfit on. And like, obviously you can't move very fast. So I walk through the whole game super fucking slow, just face rolling the entire game. God, dude, I cannot wait for the Reddit post about that one. The people's elbow, yeah. Like, look at that. I'm gonna go back. Ooh. 72 transformations? Oh my god. Does that one more time, you're gonna knock him out. You have collision with the rocks? Oh wow. Oh shit. That looks fucking badass, man. Like, I've said this before. I think this game looks really cool. Yeah, that's really badass. That's really, really fucking cool, man. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. That's badass. Yeah, that's an SSR, exactly. I'm excited for this game, man. I'm gonna play it on release whenever it comes out. That is so fucking cool, man. Oh my god. Chinese Elden Ring? Good. That means we get another Elden Ring. I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. And what was this here? Cutscene 2 tomorrow? It's 6 minutes. Yeah, we watched the cutscene real quick. Let's do it. When did this come out? It was August 19th. Oh, it was like 2 days ago. Okay, all right, here we go. Here's the cutscene. Yo, what up, Jay? Okay, we're good.
闭嘴！好蠢的东西，快下走！
Game looks good.
快来快来，他们到了！又不是三姐姐你成亲，这么着急做什么？叫你编排我，今天我就收拾收拾你的小蹄子！哎呀，好姐姐，就饶了我吧！来了来了，新郎官来了！我来迟了，妹妹们久等。我的母亲日思夜想的，是个什么俊俏郎君，怎么生得这般憨丑？嘴脸是有些阿脏，不过母亲喜欢就好。丑是丑，听说以前倒还有些本事。为了抓他，母亲的家传宝贝都用上了，可是费了姥姥劲儿了。哼，二姐姐真是勤俭啊，捉到好东西，也不先让妹妹们尝尝。妹妹好大的气性，母亲心心念念要嫁的人，少根指头，咱们都没好果子吃。
This some crazy, this some fucking weird ass shit.
我们还不是一辈子守在这鬼地方，连你也不晓得。想看，就去前头看。
我说妹妹们，这还没开始行礼，你们就急着要闹喜糖了？
嗨，不过是母亲修炼用的精元，我们呐，别操那没用的心。姐姐，人我就交给你，
一路辛苦了。
姐姐，母亲是老糊涂了，妹妹们又不晓得事，难道你也看不出来吗？
你就当心疼心疼母亲，也是我们做儿女的
尽一次本分。我何尝不心疼他？他数十年的病根一直好不了，正是拜这蠢物所赐。不恨就罢了，还这般作践自己，我是演不下去。
有些事情不看对错美丑，更不论强弱输赢，都是机缘巧线编织的宿命。
I would say this looks good.
你我当时都未出生，
Like in terms of the actual like graphics and the way they move.
自然也参不透他今日的痴心。
世伯那边
Yeah, I like this. Where's John
走一步
Cena?
看一步吧，借来的福分，能多享一日，也是好的。你随我来，前面便是母亲的蓝房了。这里有几句话要叮嘱你。母亲平日里都是好的，
He's there, you just can't
唯
see
有
him.
吃饭时只爱独享，千万别去沾惹她。还有，别细看她的脸，尤其是眼睛。
姐姐，不能再耽搁了。
我的话，你可要细细记住了。
快去，别误了时辰。
为何相见恨晚，情深却不寿？
管他虚情假意，花落谁自
哥哥，你让妾身当得好苦啊！天上果然不是人过的日子，能回来就好。姑娘们，排宴。
土里小桥东风满袖，
去年此门一角，
夜灯为君有归。
What the fuck?
来
There's a spider? Yeah. I have no idea. Like, as I said, I don't know this story, so I have no context of this at all. That's cool. I mean, like, I think that obviously, like, what's that really there to show? It's there to show, like, the range of motion of the characters and, like, what they look like up close. You know what I mean? Just one more scene. Okay. That's a big boy. That looks really good. Holy shit, that looks really good. Oh my god. That looks insanely fucking good. Wow. Yeah, I want to kill that. I mean, dude, it looks amazing. Like, I'm really impressed. I think it's a big deal, right? Because, like, China hasn't really had, like, a lot of, like, massive games that have been, like, incredibly popular in the West. I mean, so it's a big deal for them to make sure that they get this one right, especially with, like, a, you know, a really old myth like Wukong. Right, Genshin? Yeah. Well, no, Genshin was the first one. I would say probably one of the first big ones. Absolutely. Yeah, no, Genshin's huge. But, like, you've got to remember, like, Genshin is a recent development. The odds are that this game was being made and developed before Genshin even came out. I'm excited. I am. I think this game's going to be cool. I'm excited to play it, man. I'm definitely ready for it. Yeah, first big batch of AAA using Unreal 5. It's big. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's a whole lot of it, man. And holy fucking shit. So, yeah, listen, guys. Graphic, Genshin straight copy. I'm not going to get into too much of that, right? Riot Remote video. TOF 2.2 trailer. I'll look at that maybe tomorrow. I'm going to have dinner with my dad, so I'm going to go do that, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. And I wanted to look at some of the stuff, and we'll get back to some more of it probably tomorrow. And I will see you guys later. All right, boys. Peace.